Hi, family of light. So, I just wanted to update you guys on what's going on. I've had an insanely informative week. I think it's because I have Aquarius moon, maybe? I don't know. But, so, yeah. I don't even know where to start. Oh, yeah, the dragon stuff. So, the beginning of the week, or that could have been almost as far back as last week, I meditated on my dragon, and I was like, hey, what's up? How are you helping us out right now? And so I got this whole scenario happened, but back and forth, and eventually channeled stuff about Rainbow Portal. So we are in a rainbow portal now until the 11th, and while we're in this, we have the power to upgrade our dragons to electric white light rainbow dragons. When you get into that deep meditation, you talk to your dragon, and you can ask them to have their cooperation in exchange for help with ascension and removal of the old system. So, like, in return, you can offer them, like, this rainbow upgrade. You give it to them by embodying the rainbow energy while engaging as many of your senses as possible. And this is how we are being the Rainbow Bridge. So that had to do with some of the Quetzalcoatl stuff we had going on at the beginning of the week. Then I ended up doing my mom's QHHT session, which I won't talk about, but she had 2 past lives and they weren't human, so that was interesting. And what else? Yeah, I've had a really, like, intense week. So then I went on a date. This was a guy I totally, like, forgot had asked me out a couple times. He keeps inviting me to concerts, but I can't go. And met him on a mindful dating site. And, like, he's a spiritual guy. Like, an awakened divine masculine. Like, it's very cool. I mean, everyone has their stuff that we had to learn to kind of heal to set us on this journey, so I'm sure there's still things there too, but super exciting, and lots of synchronicities with him too. So the Hathors, who was it? Beverly Nation and Modern Spirituality yesterday both did videos on the Hathors, and this is something that came up on this date too, because he saw my painting of the fairy King Oberon, and he's like, oh, that looks like a Hathor with the horns. So yeah, so that was interesting. And then Sasquatch came up too, because he went outside to take a smoke break, and between the 2 trees, like the trees I always talk about, I'm seeing, like, orange orbs, and I know it's around sunset time, but they're only in the bushes. They're not, like, wherever I look. It's only in the freaking bushes, and they're big for orbs. They're, like, the size of, oh, maybe not, in between, like, an orange and a grapefruit, and they're kind of, like, pulsating only in the bushes. So I don't mention this to him, even though we've talked about some of this stuff, and I was like, oh, whatever, put a pin in it. So later on, he brings up, oh yeah, the Sasquatch, you know, because we were talking about Native Americans and stuff, he's like, I think he said the Hopi, but I don't know which one, but he's like, yeah, they believe, or he's connected to some other healing group, but anyway, yeah, they show up as orange orbs. I'm like, oh, that's so weird, because I never see orange orbs, so you must have, like, Sasquatch guides or something. So that was cool. What else this week? As if that's not enough, right? No, it's a lot. Intense appetite, very thirsty the last couple days. When I was in Luna's chat, I saw a few women had said they felt like they were almost pregnant or, like, really bloated, ascension symptoms too. And the Hopi prophecy came up a couple times. Like, he sent me this, which I watched this morning, and the part of it that came up was that, like, for a child to come into this universe, you have to have 9 ancestors on both sides that agree to this. So that was interesting. So this got me thinking about, okay, so, like, if Gaia is pregnant, like, who's the father and who are these other 18? Are they, like, lesser deities? Are they, like, the planets? I don't know, it's interesting. Maybe there are other Starseed races. Lots to think about, and I'm sure a lot of things will be clarified with the upcoming Pisces energies, and I think it was, like, perfect that we went from Aquarius, who has, like, the all-knowing, to Pisces, who sees the forwards and backwards of time. Some advice, if you haven't already gotten into sage, sage is a wonderful thing. I just bought a loose bag of white sage, and you don't even have to, like, burn the full bundles if that's a lot for you. You could take, like, one little leaf and just go up and down your aura, all cleansing it all through your aura like that. And that's really gonna help with clarity. Okay, I think that's about it. Wishing you guys lots of love. Mwah. Blessings and better alignments.